Hello, lads and gals, this is the Woodkicker and welcome back to another mini update episode. Alright, so this time I have actually been working a bit with foam and tried to make some castle parts. Well, just one so far though. I just used a cereal box and put some of the foam sheets that I bought from the army painter. Just simple foam, well, XPS foam. And then I just cut out some bricks and scored them with a sculpting tool. I don't know where I put. Pretty sure I have it here somewhere though. Well, doesn't really matter. It was just a metallic sculpting tool that I bought that was also the armor painter, to be precise. But yeah, I do, however, wanna do some like cobble for the top part here. That's why I haven't glued this piece in place yet. Just have it stuck with some glue tack. Blue tack? So yeah, this part is just smooth because, well, there's gonna be a piece over there, so don't really feel like it's any use in me doing stuff like this. But yeah, I like how it looks. And just making a few pieces of that, then maybe making some corner pieces, or like give it a 45-degree bend, like just cutting a 45-degree on here to make it bend. Yeah, so I can put them together to make like a castle. And I also want to make some ruined pieces to it later on. Like someone has destroyed that wall. And I also wanted to make it kind of neutral, so it works for both fantasy and sci-fi. So it's not gonna have like any Aquillas or, you know, Sigmar bits. But yeah, this is probably my first time ever trying to sculpt with XPS foam, and kind of fun, to be honest. I did mess up once though, and that was this piece. Yeah, so I cut the slits at the wrong angle. I cut them on the inside, they're supposed to be on the outside. And I mean, there is a pretty good reason for that. And that is that you are supposed to be able to aim downwards, like when you shoot an arrow. So by doing that, guess I could just use a pencil for this. You will be able to shoot like that. So slanted downwards. Otherwise you can just shoot straight and maybe a little downwards. This way you will be able to see the enemy that are getting close to the wall. Yeah. So yeah, I did it on the wrong side here. That's why there are loose pieces. And also I tried to bevel, I guess I could say, this part using a hot wire cutter, and that did not go as well as I would have liked. because I did get some streaks here and there, and it's very uneven. This one I did cut with a knife and used my foam cutting tool to do the little rings here, because they didn't matter too much. And I feel like they turned out pretty good. And then again, just doing the scoring and beveling with the sculpting tool. Alright. Man, I've been talking about this for like 6 minutes. I also did get started on my Vanguard-Palladors. Or, well, one of them at least. By starting to paint up the grip charger. And I used, I think it was like magic? No, it wasn't magic blue. It was, here we go. Tidal wave. Doesn't even have blue in the name. Well, it says light blue on there though. They have some pretty good descriptions on the side though. That way they can keep their fancy names and people will still know what it is. Yeah, so I used that on the feathery bits, just straight up, and I mixed it with some speed paint medium and water to make it more like a wash, and use that on the other skin parts here to, well, make it lighter, seeing as I already have a white primer on there. And I would say it turned out pretty darn well. Make it look pretty smooth too. So I like it. And I will probably do the same for the other two. And I've been playing like 2 games with these, and they're not bad in the 3rd edition. I mean, they don't have many attacks, they can pop up more or less anywhere when you do your move, as long as they are not in combat, which is pretty freaking sweet. Because you can just get like 9 inches away from an enemy and then just shoot everything you got on them. And I mean, these have the pistols and the javelins as the range weapons. Pistols are kinda garbage. The javelins, they kinda hurt. So yeah, that is what I have done this week. I mean, not a lot. Most of my focus have gone into making this terrain piece, because I kind of want to do a castle to have a little bit of a fantasy play with, actually. I kind of want to use them in Age of Sigmar. Got a little inspired by seeing the reveal for the new edition, like the trailer. The animated trailer that Games Workshop did. And that was so good. And I mean, sure, it was Cities of Sigmar on there, but there also was some Stormcast coming in to help them. So like a narrative mission like that would be pretty cool. Like having these Skavens coming and charging the walls, and the Cities of Sigmar trying to defend themselves, and then the Stormcast just come down to try and help. But we don't know who will succeed, the Horned Rat or Sigmar's chosen warriors. Alright, spoiling all of my ideas here. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end up this episode here. I do hope to see you all next week. Until then, bye bye.